Hey you guys, it's your girl Show, and I am going to do a little bit of a get to know you for this 30-day book challenge. I am going to be doing a little bit more book content mixed with anime content coming soon. So what better way to start it off than to tell you guys a little bit more about me? So first question is, who are you, where are you from, and what kind of books do you love to read? So I'm Sho. You can call me Shoyo. You can call me ShoQuo. But most people just call me Sho or Shoyo. I am originally from Southern California, but I'm currently living in Virginia. And I love books that are of the historical fiction. I have recently really enjoyed urban fiction and urban romance. And then I also love literary fiction. So those are my favorite genres, I would say. And honestly, lately, it's really been urban romance. Like, it's been up here. But historical fiction always has my heart, will always have my heart. That's definitely one of my favorite, especially when the author is a Black author. Second question is, what made you start a BookTube channel? So I have been wanting to get my content into something a little more fun, and y'all know I love anime, and anime is fun too, but I've been wanting to do something even more so. And books is where it's at, not gonna lie to y'all. I read so much, and especially since I watch a lot of anime, I don't read as much manga as I used to. So reading books is where I find my love and my joy. So I'm going to be focusing on that as well on this channel. Third question, I might have jumped the gun. What genres do you think deserve more attention within Black literature? Deserve more attention? Maybe sci-fi, even though I'm not a sci-fi person, so I don't know if I would read as much sci-fi, but sci-fi, Black sci-fi, just because I don't think I see as much, or at least I don't see as much of it promoted. I think that could be cool. Definitely more Black literary fiction, or at least more Black authors that are promoted within that genre. I don't think I read literary fiction as often as I'd like to, but I still love the genre a lot. I think Black authors write historical fiction very well, and it might be more on the marketing side why it doesn't get as much attention, but it gets a lot of attention from me. So I don't think that's a problem there, and then also, I mean, this is not necessarily a genre, but just Black indie authors in general need more attention, because it is really hard to get visibility. And I understand that, I mean, even from a content creator standpoint, but just even from a person standpoint. So I can imagine what it feels like to be an indie author, producing your own things and doing all the things. Like, you're a one-man team, maybe two-man team sometime, or even a little more, but being able to have a little more attention on you in that space, I think would be great. Next question is, which Black literary character lives rent-free in your head? I'm just going to go with the easy one, and the easiest one that I can go with right now is Capone from ShoQuo J's Delgado Land series, Delgado verse, however you want to say it. I'm going to say Capone because that's where it started, and honestly, that's my nigga, okay? Many different ways, but I would definitely say Capone has been living rent-free in my head for quite a bit since I read her series, and he hasn't left. He ain't going nowhere. Number 5, what book best represents your community, culture, or upbringing? So I can't really think of one book that represents all three, so I'm going to go with 3 different books. My upbringing, I'm going to go with Siddhartha by Herman Hesse, because that was a book that I read multiple different times as throughout my childhood and teenagehood, I guess my adolescence, and I really enjoyed that book growing up. My culture, I'm gonna go with House of Eve by Sadika Johnson. There's some things in there that I really resonated with for a variety of reasons. Colorism, all those things, and just the life, the upbringing part of it, the HBCU grad, the elitism, all that kind of stuff. Community, I want to say This Till We Free Us by Maria Makala. That would definitely be my community book, to be honest. So not one can really blend all 3, but that's like a good representation, I think, of me. Next question is, which Black author would you love to have dinner with, living or deceased, and why? I'm gonna go with Toni Morrison and Octavia Butler for now. Honestly, I think that's a little bit of a cop-out for me, but Toni, because I mean, that's a writer. Okay, but also is a little selfish, is that her real name is my real name. And then Octavia Butler, because after reading Parable of the Sower and Talents, I think to just pick her brain would just be, it would leave me breathless. It would leave me also grateful to just have a conversation with someone like that, someone who has really studied history and has studied history to the point that they can use it in a fictitious way that tells a story of the future, like not in a crazy way, but still in a very realistic way. And it's still, even if you're living it, okay, that it'll still leave you thinking like you're living it, but everything that she would say, I just feel would make me think. And I'm a thinker, so I would love to have a conversation with her. The next question is, if a new viewer found your channel today, what 3 books would introduce them to your reading taste? I'm going to go with Restore Me by J.L. Seegers as one of them, because that book did something to me when I read it on Valentine's. That book is still one of my favorite books of this year for me, and it did something to me. It did something to me, and I think it also led me down this road of romance, because I'm not usually a romance reader, but that book led me down this road, and I've been in the genre since. Okay, I've been diving into subgenres and all the different things, and oh my goodness, I'm very happy to be here. That's all I can say. Another book I would say would probably be Yellow Wife by Sadika Johnson, because I will read everything by her. I could probably mention any other book by her, but Yellow Wife was really good. And I think it was my first book by her. And then I just traveled backward and forward. But Yellow Wife was really good. I enjoyed that. And the last one, I'm going to go with Gone Wolf by Amber McBride, because, to me, what a beautifully written book for all types of age ranges. And I loved everything that she portrayed in that book, and how she did it was the most important part for me. How she portrayed the story that she wrote was so great that honestly, like, that was my favorite book of last year or the year before. And last but not least, the final question of this Get to Know You is, finish this sentence. Black BookTube is blank. So obviously I'm going to go with Black BookTube is reading, but Black BookTube is also great. Black BookTube is innovative. Black BookTube is wonderful. Black BookTube is amazing. Black BookTube is authentic, okay? Black BookTube is everything, okay? So thank you for getting to know me just a little bit, just a little bit. And I hope you guys enjoy this ride with me. I am looking forward to discussing books, looking at book hauls, and doing all the fun little things that us readers do, and maybe even deep diving into some books, because I have not done that, and I'm not really a reviewer in a very detailed way, but I might do a little bit of that. I might start dipping my toe into those waters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.